Hey everyone, Chris here from Bricklayers Union, and in this video I'm going to share with you my LEGO MOC City Museum modular building. So let's check it out. So I first showed this MOC in my most recent city update video, and as I mentioned in that video, this building is inspired by the main branch of the public library in my hometown. And since I've always loved the design of that building, back when I was planning which buildings I wanted to build for my LEGO city, this building was near the top of the list. Now, originally, I was going to make this building a library because even in the internet age, I personally believe that books are still important. But in the end, I decided that a museum would be much more versatile, allowing me to change up the interior from time to time with different exhibits. So, once I decided to make it a museum, I incorporated some of the elements from the museum from set 60008, the museum break-in from 2013. So, taking a look at the front of the museum, when we look at the front facade, we can see that it's dominated by these massive monolithic corners, which I topped off with one of my favorite LEGO elements of all time, the pre-molded lion head brick. And for a touch of color, I added the red museum banners from set 60008. Across the top of the front facade is a large front marquee that runs the full width of the building. And here I added a few more elements from set 60008, including the City Museum sign, the light gray micro figure statues, and the 2x2 clock as well. Now, as you approach the front of the museum at ground level, you come to the large front steps, which also run the full width of the museum. There are a total of 7 steps, and each one measures 1 plate tall, with a small landing halfway up. And I tiled the center of the steps in red to serve as a red carpet leading up to the main entrance. Now, once you climb those front steps and reach the main landing, another feature of the front is a pair of columns on each side of the main entrance. These columns run 2 stories tall, and each one is built using 18 of the 2x2 round bricks. The front facade also features plenty of 2x2 and 2x3 windows to let lots of natural light into the interior. Both sides of the museum are identical and feature a similar design to the front of the building, again with large monolithic corners and rows of 2x3 windows separated by the 2-story tall columns that I built the same as the columns on the front of the building, with 18 of the 2x2 round bricks each. And up top at the roof line, I added some 2x4 railings in gold for some extra detail. Now, if you look at the photo in the insert, you'll see the sides of the real building are longer, but in order for this MOC to fit on a 32 by 32 stud base plate, I had to shorten the sides up a little bit. Now, in its current location in my city, the museum sits with its back facing the wall, so I didn't feel the need to add much detail. So I built the rear facade solid using a bunch of these 1 by 6 by 5 wall elements. Now, if I ever decide to relocate the museum, I'll probably add some rear windows and maybe a back door, but for now, solid it is. The roof is fairly simple, but it does feature a full-length skylight consisting of 8 of the 3 by 6 by 1 windshields that can be easily removed for a clearer look inside. Now, like I said earlier, I plan on changing up the exhibits from time to time, but the first exhibit is from ancient Egypt, so outside, I set up set 7326, the Rise of the Sphinx, from the Pharaoh's Quest theme to celebrate the grand opening. Alright, now that we've seen the exterior of the museum and the Rise of the Sphinx exhibit outside, let's take a look at the interior and the exhibits inside. When you first enter the museum, if you look straight ahead, you'll see the mummy exhibit from set 75900, the Mummy Museum Mystery from the Scooby-Doo theme. This set fits right in with the ancient Egyptian theme, and it features a sarcophagus that opens up to reveal the mummy inside. Looking to the left, we see the gold Egyptian sword and gold plate from the museum break-in set. And this display is raised up on a wooden platform with gold railings and flanked by 1 by 2 by 5 stone slabs with Egyptian hieroglyphs carved into them. Looking to the right, we see a gold treasure chest filled with some gold nuggets and a valuable blue jewel under a glass dome, which were recovered from an ancient pharaoh's tomb. And again, this display is also raised on a wooden platform with gold railings and flanked by the 1 by 2 by 5 stone slabs, also with ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs carved into them. And when the museum closes for the evening, a laser grid consisting of red lightsaber blades is lowered to cover the front entrance and keep out any potential crooks. Okay, there you have it, my Lego MOC City Museum modular building. If you like this video, please let me know by giving me a thumbs up. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please do. That would be greatly appreciated. And if you have a minute before you go, please leave me a comment down below and let me know what you think. I'd also like to give a shout out to Trick or Brick, Lego Bet Blade, Soto Rosario, and London Bridge Bricks. And one final note, I recently opened up an Instagram account, so if you have a minute, feel free to go over there on Instagram and check me out at Brick Players Union. And on that note, I'd like to thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.